Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with another episode of Madden 19 Ultimate Team. Today, I actually was able to get a fairly recent card that, well, was recently released. I worded that weird, but you know what I mean. A card that came out, I think today, or yesterday, technically, is when you guys are seeing this. Yesterday's video was my first video in 2.5 months, and this is the first real MUT episode. Yesterday's was episode 18, but it wasn't really an episode. I didn't really talk much about the team, where the team was, and it was pretty short. So this is actually a full game, complete every single play. It was a really good game. You guys can see I'm completely outmatched. Again, I mean, I'm pretty much always going to be outmatched. You guys see my team, 389s. I think that doesn't really show how balanced my team is. I think that I did a pretty good job of upgrading each position to where, my entire team, at least they're all around the same overall. I don't really have any glaring lower overalls than others. I do have Bradley Chubb at end and Josh Allen at QB. Now, Josh Allen at QB, that is, I don't know. I didn't really plan for that to happen. It's just he had 95 throw power, some good speed, and he was 23K. Vic sucked for me. I don't know why. He just overthrew everything, and I think I was watching Cookie Boy's video, and he said that Mike Vick overthrew everything for him too. But Marshawn Lynch, that dude, he plays really well for me, man. I've been running the ball a lot more ever since I started playing again, started playing head-to-head, stuff like that. And I've been relying a lot on play action, short passes, and running. So Josh Allen has been okay. But, I mean, he will definitely not be a long-term fix. I need to find somebody else. I was looking at Donovan McNabb, maybe trying to power him up. But I'm working with limited coins. I'm not a person that likes, or maybe, I guess I could. I mean, grind solos. I don't want to say it because then I'm going to put it out there. But grinding solos, man, they are just annoying. I don't know how many of you actually still grind solos or want me to grind solos to get my team better, but I'm not spending money. That'd probably be the only way I'm going to get it up, but the solos just seem like such a pain in the ass. I don't know why. They're worth it to do, but it's just like, man, they're a grind, man. I mean, I get it. It's just I don't know if I'm that into it yet to where I want to sit there and play 100 solos when I could play head to head and just try to win a Super Bowl and get like 5,000 training and upgrade my team that way, which is kind of the way I want to do it. But of course, the solos are always the surefire method. Anyway, kind of getting back into this gameplay, I kind of got off topic a bit there. I always get off topic. You guys expect that by now. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you expect me to get off topic. But anyway, getting back on track in this video, man. We go up 3-0 with a Seabass field goal, and then he comes out on offense and completely decimates me. I took away a whole quarter. I took away the entire first quarter and kicked my field goal. So I think I did a pretty good job taking some time, but when your opponent scores in 2 plays right after that, kind of makes that null and void. So, I mean, we get the ball, obviously, right after that with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. But my offense is very slow and methodical, and I don't usually try to stretch the field just because I don't. First of all, I do not trust Josh Allen. Maybe if I had a quarterback I trust more, I'd try more deep passes. But Josh Allen, obviously, I got to be a little bit careful. And this guy's pass rush is just making my O-line look silly. I've been having that issue, man. Just like linebackers and shit just going between running backs not trying to block, linemen not trying to block. 3rd and long, though, we end up converting on a long in route to Jerry Rice. The guy just didn't, his coverage couldn't hold up that long. Right there, Jimmy Graham, I just took the shot. I ended up, I think, pass leading down, but the pass was really high to where only Jimmy Graham can get it anyway. So the guy really had no chance of picking it. I mean, it was kind of a no harm, no foul type of throw. It was either incomplete. It was going to take a lot for that to be intercepted. So Jimmy Graham ends up coming down with it and giving us at least a chance to get a field goal, and we end up getting sacked back to the 26. If we get sacked past the 35, then we're pretty much screwed, but we don't. We actually complete a pass to the 1-yard line to Antonio Brown, a 20-yard out route. I don't even know how that was completed, but it was. It is what it is, man. I guess the 95 throw power on Josh Allen helped that out, but his defenders did not play that very well at all. We try a sneak on first, we try a fullback dive on second, and finally we get in with Marshawn Lynch on 3rd down with a goal line toss. So that worked out, but it took a lot to get in there, man. I mean, if you think about that, you got a 3rd and 18, you got another 3rd and 22, and it took the 3rd and goal to get into the fucking end zone. We tried to sneak, so we tried to run with the quarterback, fullback, and halfback. Finally, Marshawn Lynch is the one that gets it in. Of course, he's like, finally, give me the ball on the goal line. I just realized I did not give Marshawn the ball on the goal line until 3rd and goal. That's probably a dumb thing for a Seahawk fan to do. But anyway, man, 10-7, 21 seconds left in the first half. There's not really much he can do here. He does get that crazy spec catch though, but it doesn't really end up doing much for him. He does have 12 seconds left, but he'd have to get a super quick out route, and he'd have to make it go out of bounds or get up to the line and spike it. But instead, he ends up rolling out pretty quickly and getting sacked. I see what he was trying to do there, but I had the contains on, so there was really nowhere for him to go. I think he was trying to look for a wheel down the sideline to Ricky Williams, but there was just, like I said, nothing there. So 10-7 right now, man. We're hanging in there, and I feel like we've actually earned our way to hanging in there. We've taken away an entire quarter, so we've shown that we can move the ball methodically and actually run the ball on this dude and run our offense. But, you know, we've also shown that our defense can get completely burned. I mean, we have Deion Sanders, we have Sean Taylor, we have Cam Chancellor. Cam Chancellor is kind of slow, but Sean Taylor, he's solid back there at free safety. We have a pretty solid defense. You know, all around, I think we have pretty good players, and then we give up that on 3rd and long. I mean, that's just upsetting. I don't know. I usually that all the way. Nigel Bradham, I guess I can't really expect him to make that play, but unfortunately he does not, and he ends up getting a first down on a 3rd and long, and he just continues to move the ball, man. We're just having trouble stopping that Mike Vick. I mean, I know a lot of people were saying in the comment section, first of all, thank you guys so much for all the comments on last video, all the support. It got a lot more views than I thought it did, or thought it would. I should have addressed that at the beginning of the video, but I am now. But the comments, it seemed like a couple people said, you know, mainly they were having fun, but a lot of people use the same cards as this guy gets in for a touchdown, a high point to his tight end. It's pretty easy for him, man. I mean, it wasn't too hard of a drive for him. I didn't make it that hard. Our defense is pretty much just getting worked, honestly. I mean, it's not really a contest. If we're going to win, we got to chew the clock and hope we get something right there. We almost had a kick return. We had a lane and barely get caught. But I do understand what people are saying with the same players type thing. It is frustrating that you go against the same people all the time. I wish there was more variety. I guess I wish there was just more cards in general, because there's a big gap in cards that, you know, people actually want to use and the cards that actually get used. But anyway, man, you know, it is what it is. That's month this year. I'm kind of accepting it, and you know what? Like I said, it is what it is. Can't really change it. So 8 for 11 for 146 yards for Josh Allen. You already know a lot of people ain't using Josh Allen, and you already know a lot of people ain't using a fullback in their offense. I don't know how many of you do, but I use Kyle Juszczyk a lot ever since I got him, which was recently. I just got him ever since I came back, and he's played really, really, really good. Me and my friend Nemo call him the Niner. I don't know why, but that's his nickname. So if you hear me call Kyle Juszczyk the Niner, that's why. Just like that nickname. I don't know why. Just randomly came up with it. 11 rushes for 42 yards and a touchdown for Marshawn. Not too bad. Keeping the run in play at all times is very important to me. 10 for 14 for Josh Allen. A fishing game for him, but no touchdowns, no nothing. Of course, down by 4 points right now. Under 3 minutes left, and that ball is dangerously close to getting picked or, you know, caught by us. I don't know what it was, but unfortunately, Jerry Rice cannot come up with the catch. And we end up going for it on 4th and 3 because, I mean, why not? And it ends up getting picked off by Bobby Wagner. He takes it to the 21-yard line, and now he is on offense. 1st and 10. Michael Vick looking and taking off and throwing past the line. So let me just explain what happened a second ago. I went for it on 4th and 3 because obviously down by 4 points. There was really nothing else for me to do. I figured no harm, no foul. We had 3 timeouts left, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. This game is by no means over. Honestly, that drive was just a long drive that ended in no points. Of course, that sucks. I probably should have taken the field goal considering that I had the 3 points. But I really didn't have much confidence that I could stop him. And honestly, it was true. I shouldn't have had any confidence because this dude's receivers are just mean. Randy Moss completely burns Rod Woodson. I actually did not mean to have Rod Woodson in on that play. I ran 4-4 to try to stop his run. And when I run 4-4, I bring in Rod Woodson and I put a safety at my other corner spot. So Rod Woodson wasn't supposed to be out there. I guaranteed he would have got burned anyway. Darius Slay, whoever I had out there. But whatever. We end up giving up the touchdown. So 21-10. It looks bleak, man, but we keep all of our timeouts. That is a good thing, you know. We're keeping those in our back pocket. If we can score quick somehow, we could possibly make this a game. Now, we get down the field, or we get a good first play. Across midfield, we get Marshawn. We end up saving a timeout right there after hurrying up to the line. 2nd and 5, looking towards the end zone. We see Randy Moss. I don't know why he cut. I guess I didn't expect him to catch that, so when he did catch it, I cut to the side, and somehow, instead of being in the end zone, which I should have been, I end up being at the 1. We end up wasting some precious seconds getting up to the line and audibling to a run for beast mode. But he does get in, 21-16. We run I-form fucking, I don't know, fullback flat with Kyle Juszczyk. There was nothing there. It did not work at all, but I threw it anyway. Somehow he catches it. So 21-18 with 1 minute 3 seconds left. We have all 3 of our timeouts. How are we here? I do not know. 21-18. Let's go, man. We got to lock up. We got to make sure we do not get burnt. We get a sack. Everything's on aggressive right now. Vita Vea with the sack. He runs the screen. It's worked for him a couple times here. I didn't think screens even work in Madden anymore, but it's worked a couple times for him here. 47 seconds left. 3rd and 9. This is not easy. He continues to pass, and he is sacked again. Joey Bosa with 2 sacks in 3 plays. 4th and 19. He decides to go for it. Joey Bosa almost gets there. Sean Taylor can't keep up with Randy Moss. This dude went 10 for 11 with Mike Vick. Oh, man. I said it at the beginning. I said that most of our games we were going to be outmatched, and unfortunately, that's what it comes down to, man. We ran cover 2. I actually ran a nickel blitz on the final play of the game right there, and I took my chances right there. Took my chances with Sean Taylor over top. I did shade over top, but unfortunately, it was not enough. Sean Taylor still got burnt. I probably should have manned up Darius Slay on Randy Moss. I doubt it would have made much of a difference because he just straight up burnt Sean Taylor. And if he beat Sean Taylor off coverage, playing deep, I doubt that Darius Slay would have made any sort of difference in that play. So it basically just came down to his receivers being way faster and just better than my corners. So maybe the secondary is something I got to look into for maybe one big pickup, one, beastly corner or safety just to keep up with everybody back there. But you know what, man? We hung in that game. We took the L, but we will take the L with pride. I think that was a pretty good game, man. We were 3-0 in the season. We are 3-1 now. We got to make sure we don't drop any more games. I really want to win a Super Bowl. Like I said, 5,000 training if you win a Super Bowl. So I want to win that. I want to get myself that training because that will be a huge, huge, huge boost to our team. So anyway, man, I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And as always, I'm out. Peace.